Welcome to Open Floor. It's your girl Yan.
It's your girl Nikki.
And today we're going to speak on masculine and feminine energy.
Wow.
Oh my God, don't start.
It's midday.
Woosa.
Had a day. Moon cycle.
I have a game, first of all.
Okay.
To start this off.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm on my phone. It's okay though, since it's our show.
It is. You gotta turn it sideways?
Okay, so this is pretty much a warm-up. And you gotta think about the following words and say if they feel feminine or masculine, or neutral. Okay?
Okay.
So, punch.
Masculine.
Flower.
Feminine.
Book.
Feminine.
Interesting. Love.
Feminine.
Kindness.
Feminine. 2 more.
Language.
Neutral.
Me.
Masculine. So, all right, well, let me ask you something. Come on.
It's the same thing.
Oh, there's no more?
Mm-mm.
Oh, all right, fine. Okay.
Yeah, come up with your own.
Okay. Yelling. Got you.
Masculine.
Okay. Meditation.
Feminine.
Money.
Masculine.
One more.
All right, I changed my mind. I take my answer back for all of them.
Why?
Neutral for all of them.
That's what I was thinking.
Neutral.
Oh, and nowadays,
Always.
it has been like that always. And that's exactly why I picked this topic, because there's a lot of feminine energy out there
Okay.
with you men that shouldn't be there.
Okay, so would you say you're operating in your feminine or your masculine now?
Feminine.
Okay, have you operated in your masculine ever?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that for you.
Well, because you don't see me 24/7. You see me 7/24.
So tell me, how do you know when you're operating in your masculine?
When I have to do masculine shit.
Like, what is masculine?
Like pay bills.
Okay.
Take out the trash. Make decisions.
Okay.
I have to think about what I gotta cook for dinner.
Okay.
Have to think for me and my kids. Have to lead.
Okay.
That's all masculine stuff. To me.
But is that all the stuff you're doing
Yelling
now?
at my kids? Yeah.
But you said you're in your feminine.
Right now, I am. Because I'm talking to you and I get to not...
Oh, in this moment.
Yes, I'm feminine right now. She had a moment. She has a few
Me
of those.
too.
Right.
Don't cry.
Me too.
Because I know how to be feminine.
So, what would you say are... Like, what would you say a person does like when they're in their masculine energy?
They do everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing everything financially, making all the tough decisions, controlling everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just
running the show.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. And what about feminine?
I don't know.
I think that's the problem.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
That's above me.
All right. So, this is only masculine and feminine.
So you're very feminine. What does a woman have to do to be in her feminine energy?
I feel like
this is a teaching moment.
Okay.
Knowing me, what can I do to operate in my feminine?
Fucking chill. I think that, okay, so when it comes to being feminine, outside of a relationship within self, I feel like a feminine woman in their feminine energy is basically nurturing, whether it's you or somebody else. She not being submissive in a sense, but like it's just like a little butterfly. I don't know. More soft spoken, not so aggressive. A
I
female.
could do that sometimes.
To what extent? What makes you get in your masculine bag?
I don't know that. I mean, now that I understand the difference between being masculine and feminine, so I know I operate in my masculine, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be here. I want to be softer. I think I'm a lot better with like, okay, so responding to a man and in an intense moment where I'll usually be like barking real loud. I know how
Mm-hmm.
to be calm and listen
Mm-hmm.
and process everything that's being said and then respond.
Mm-hmm.
But I still feel like I'm still very masculine. So I
Okay.
think that's very feminine. Like I feel like I'm in the middle now. I'm getting to my feminine point, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite there yet.
All right. So now let's jump into when it comes to because we're single. So now let's jump into what you seeing out there that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are seeing when it comes to you first meeting a man or men in general. Do you feel like they should have a feminine side? Sorry,
I
guys,
feel
I'm
like this is
talking.
a setup.
It's not.
This is a
Do
setup.
you feel? Because I'm gonna answer the question too. But do you feel like a man? Is it okay for a man to have a masculine and a feminine side?
I think every human has masculine and feminine energy. But me, but me,
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think
Oh
that
shit!
I'm
I know where this is going.
operating in my masculine a lot more than I want to because I'm on. So masculine attracts feminine.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, it's supposed to be that way,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
But masculine, I think can attract masculine, but they won't be like okay. So a masculine man
It
can
won't be a
attract
yin
a
and a
masculine,
yang.
yes. So he can attract a masculine woman, but by the time she gets to him, she's already in her feminine because that masculine man like toned her down.
Mm-hmm.
But for me,
Mm-hmm.
I attract feminine men.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me an example?
You sure you want it?
Oh yes, I think the viewers do too. Just it doesn't have to be a personal experience example, but just give me an example as to
Well, it's
why
hard to
you
say
feel
that.
like
It's hard to say that because I just said I attract feminine, so it's going to be very personal.
okay, so whatever.
Also,
You
I
don't
won't
even
say no
fucking deal with them
names.
anymore anyways. So what makes a man feminine? Why did you think that person was so
So
feminine?
masculine men, the first thing I think of when I think of that, they like to lead and solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
Feminine desire for someone to come in and lead and solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
When I attract these feminine men,
You run.
they want me to lead and solve problems instead of leading me and solving my problems.
Right.
They are feminine in that way,
Uh-huh.
like allowing me to do certain things financially. Like we're not married or anything, and I don't have a problem with doing stuff when I'm in a relationship. But I feel like at the point I was with certain people, I should not have been spending money in
Mm-hmm.
certain ways,
Mm-hmm.
but they allowed that to happen and
Mm.
loved it, and I felt like they
Would you
took
test
advantage
a
of it.
person?
Hmm?
Would you test a person? Like I'll pay for it just to see what they would do.
Always,
Yes.
I have
Yes. I love
even
that about you.
unintentionally, like in a
Yeah.
restaurant, for whatever reason, I automatically grab my wallet when the check comes, or
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab the check. Why I don't know. Maybe it's like some past trauma. I don't know, but I instantly grab the check, whether I'm paying for it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But that just tells me like
Bruh.
the kind of like you let me not only grab this check
Yes.
and you waiting for me to grab the money too.
Yes. I love it.
Oh.
I love it. So I would say, believe it or not, in my past, so every relationship is an experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my past, I think that it comes with trust. when it comes to dealing with a person if you're in a relationship. So in my past, I've been masculine in my past relationship because of how I was brought up. My mom always said, do it on your own because if they do it for you, you're going to look for somebody and turn, blah, blah, blah. But that's why I was always in defense. And when you get in defense mode, I feel like it just comes out naturally. So I would question, go left or right? We going left. Why we got to go left? But right look like, you get what I'm saying? I never trusted. So, and I always would say this too, like, listen, the next relationship I get in, I want you to tell me what color to wear. I want you to tell me what, I don't want to think. I don't want to think. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. Which color which outfit you like? Just have my shit laid out and say we going out to eat. I don't want to think. The only thing I want to think about is what lip gloss I'm putting on. That's how, and I want to get. I like a man who leads because that's how you were born naturally. Is to lead. A man should lead and a woman should follow. Bottom line. Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to like how she feel about certain stuff, yeah, you should consider how she feels. But I feel like if you let a man stay in his masculine energy and make the decisions and do all of that other stuff, it works. It works out fine. And the more masculine he is, the more feminine. You get to stay in your feminine area because for one, you trust him to make the decisions. You trust him to do all of this stuff. So now it just flows. It just flows great. And now if you don't trust him, then that's totally different. It's not going to be a balance of masculine and feminine.
I totally agree, except the part of him trusting me. What is that about?
What, trusting?
Dressing. You said you want him to pick your clothes out.
Yeah, I don't want to think. Because think about it. So are you the type of woman you care about like how like you on a date, right?
Yeah.
And you put on an outfit. And he was like, oh, I don't like that. Like, would you change your clothes?
So if I'm dealing with...
You're in a relationship.
If I'm with a
and
man...
y'all at home getting ready.
And I've attracted a man who is into fashion like I am.
Mm-hmm. What if you don't like the shoes?
I would trust him. Right. Because I feel like you know how to dress. I know how to dress. That's the connection we have. And like, all right, if you feel like this is a bit much or this don't fit this day, then okay, cool, I'll change it. Yeah. I don't got a problem with it.
Because why? He knows where he's taking me out to eat. He know where he's about to take me, so I trust him enough to pick out my clothes. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to literally pick my clothes out.
I see it now.
Yeah, it just flows. Mm-hmm. It just flows with the household. So now you get to worry about other stuff. You get to worry about only being a mom or doing this, that, and the third because he's holding down the fort with the rest of the stuff that you don't have to think about.
So is that like that's operating in your feminine?
Yeah.
I should have had a notebook.
Notebook? Oh, sorry. You could play it back.
I got a notebook.
But nowadays,
I want to write this down. Isn't that black big?
Nowadays, you really want to write this down.
I am.
But nowadays, what I'm running into is you staying in the bathroom just as long as me in the mirror. I don't like that. That I have an issue with that.
I like a well-groomed man, but...
Yeah, but no. Do you like to smell your man's like natural sweat?
When I'm in love, I don't care if you stink.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, correct it. But I like when they say, "Oh, I love your dirty drawers." Like I would literally love your dirty drawers when I'm in love.
Disclaimer. So I'm very open, y'all. So I was watching porn the other day.
Oh gosh, and not that bad. The black is. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's in the pink.
Are we cutting this part out?
No.
Anyways, since she talking, I was watching porn the other day, right? And they went live or whatever. This man went live. He was like a Mandingo type person.
My God.
Yeah, and he was selling his drawers with shit stains in them.
No, that's nasty. I didn't say all of that. I did not say nothing like
that. I'm just telling y'all what's going on.
I had candy over here. What happened? Oh, there you go.
This is what's going on, guys.
Don't be throwing stuff at me, girl.
And the way he sold it was like, yeah, I got these Calvin Kleins with these shit stains.
Hey, can we go back to that? Oh, I'm trying to take a note. Let me see. Going to feminine.
Just let him take control. Okay? If a woman feels protected, she's going to stay in her feminine energy. You get what I'm saying? When you first meet a man, right? Mm-hmm. He wanted he holding business down. He doing this. He doing that. You are you are a fucking kitty cat purring. Just
That's what I want. I want to be.
but okay. So when
man.
does the tables turn? It's not that the woman changes. It's she don't feel safe no more. Once you start really being a dog and showing your true colors, that's strike number one. Boom. Now she got one wall up. Now, what happened? Once you don't know
what? I'm sorry, I was daydreaming about being feminine. Go ahead. I'm just listening. I really was.
the point I'm trying to say is that once you get in a relationship, everything is cool, everything's hey babe, what you want to eat, what you want to do, blah blah blah. Like once that changes, once a man doesn't show that protect and provide energy no more that he walked in with, she becomes masculine.
Yeah.
That's where the trust
if
comes
I go
in.
into my feminine and then have to go back to masculine, we don't need to be together.
No, it ain't no going back. That's why it goes downhill from that. There's no going back.
Okay.
Now I can't trust you to lead because I don't know where I'm going. Now I'm going in blinded. So now you can't lead. Now I don't trust you. Now all of these oh my god. I'm leaving it. This episode is getting deleted. Let's just do something else.
No.
Hit it with another 30.
No, we are keep this.
This is terrible. This is so ghetto. This is not. This is the open door.
When you speak masculine and feminine in today's era, it's fucking ghetto. So here we go. What do you think the disconnect is
with the newer age
today? Yeah,
men want to be women and women want to be men.
So you
think about. Oh, okay. Example. What did I tell you the other day? I went to Wawa and I said the man he was a fine Chico, and I said I want to try me a Chico next because I never had one. You know. Why not? Anyways, we talking, smiling. The man is in my face. You so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Your hair is blah, blah, blah. Right? And what happens?
Oh, he left, right? He didn't say nothing.
We walked away. And I pull off. Excuse, he all right. Holding up. Men want to get courted nowadays. So if I court you.
So you think that's
I'm masculine right there from the gate. I bagged you. I got the cojones now.
Are they big?
They're very big.
Are they hanging?
I wear the drawers that you could tuck your balls, the boxers. You could tuck it separate.
Oh, briefs.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Anyways, but yeah, like y'all now they want to get hollered at. They want to get winded down. They want to be taken on a vacation.
Just to repeat, are you saying that's the disconnect between men and women today?
Yes, men want to be treated. Men wants the perks that women get in a relationship, but they still want to be respected like a man. Okay? It's not going to happen. You're on this side or you on this side. Now, at first I was thinking in my head like, yeah, a man can have some feminine energy. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But once they get a taste of it, they ain't going back. Because it's fun over here. It really is. Mentally, it is. It's easier.
Yeah.
Men go to war. Like y'all are the protect and provide. Y'all do the hard shit for real. We just fill in the blanks to make you feel whole.
I'll tell you. I think the disconnect is that women think they have so many more options than they actually do.
Really? I feel total opposite.
So I feel like women have the option to have sex with any man for the most part that they want to. That does not mean that they have the option to get a quality man who's going to commit to them. And because they have access to have sex with so many men, they take their time with choosing. So let's say they got 20 people in their DM, 10 people texting them. They get to choose. Oh, he have this status, or he don't have this, or he have that. They're choosing, and because they have so many options, they're gonna play with everybody until they feel like they found the one that's gonna be the winner. But that's not really the truth. Men, however, they also think that they have a lot of options, but they actually do. So, because a man could be in a room of 20 women and out of the 20, only probably a handful of them aren't of the kind of woman that he might want to be with. He can marry the rest of them. So he got a better chance of finding a wife than a woman has finding a husband. So I think that's the disconnect with people thinking they have so many options, especially with social media.
Definitely true. And you mentioned wife, and I was listening to something earlier. It was like religion wise, right? He was saying that women say, "Oh, I need a man, I need a man, I'm ready for my man, my man, my man," right? But they're not in their feminine energy. So he feel like you need to step into your feminine energy in order to find your husband.
I feel like because I feel like I could still attract a masculine man with me being in my masculine myself.
He just has to be more masculine.
I am on my way to being feminine.
No, you working on it.
But I feel like a masculine man, he has to recognize why I'm in my masculine. Like if he think I'm just a regular, like a little hood bitch being angry at life, no, I'm in survival mode, and I've been leading everything since as long as I can remember. So this is the only way I know to be. I didn't choose to be this way. It's just that's what comes with the cards I've been dealt. I feel like the right masculine man will recognize why I'm in my masculine, and he will soften me up.
And he's gonna shut it down. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Get in your feminine.
Oh, I am soft as a freaking cookie. See, look, cookie ain't
once
soft.
a month. Anyway.
I said a cookie not soft.
If you get
the chewy chocolate chip one. Oatmeal is rough. It's like rough.
Yo, why are we talking about cookies right now?
Because I associated me to a cookie. All right, just go ahead.
I would say you're a Rice Krispie treat.
Oh God, that's worse, and that's sticky.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation. You never know.
I guess.
But honestly, when it comes to sum it up, feminine is for women, masculine is for men.
That's not
true. And yes, it is. That's feminine the way it's supposed to
energy.
be.
It's not a sex. What are you talking about?
But masculine is meant for men.
No, it's
feminine
not.
Is for masculine, a female.
No.
Where you think the name come from?
No, that's not. You want to Google it?
Google it.
It's an energy.
I know it's an energy, but the
that's
name
what we're
itself.
on.
We're speaking on energy, but the name itself.
Because how else do our men have enough emotion to deal with us when we?
They shouldn't.
So they supposed to be hard all the time.
Yes.
They are human.
They are human, but still deal with that shit. Man up, my nigga.
But even dealing with
you can't cry.
You
can't cry.
If you're you're feminine and you are going through something and you need his support, he's in his feminine. He's there to support you and console you.
He's solving the problem. That's masculine. Why are y'all associating crying with feminine? Because it's a soft side. That's not feminine. Anybody.
But that's what I'm saying. Feminine and masculine is not
that's
a
soft side. That's the soft side. But listen,
but
if I'm crying and he's in his feminine, I feel like he's gonna cry too because that's emotion. But if men weren't supposed to cry, why would God give them food?
So you saying men are supposed to cry?
They can cry. I was just fucking with you.
Oh,
that's a sense of relief.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
You can cry, but it's how you do it. Honestly, my dad cried one time my whole entire life. Now listen. What I'm saying is, men, they have to be problem solvers.
Yes.
If I'm looking at you as my man, babe, so and so and so and so. All right, this is what we're gonna do. A, B, and C. All right, bet. That's how much I don't want to take. And that's how much I'm gonna trust you, my future man.
Oh my God, this lady is insane.
Yeah, I got enough to think about. Okay. And when I get my business. No, I gotta run that. See, that's where you draw the line now.
I just don't agree that
men shouldn't have a feminine energy.
No. We all have both.
That's the problem.
That's a human.
No, that's the problem right there. That's the problem. A man should not feel comfortable to come to me.
What you gotta say?
Wait, let me explain. Let me explain. Go ahead. A man should not be. Kobe, you having a nightmare?
You stressing him out because he's a man, okay?
I think my dog is gay, first of all. My sister confessed. He having a nightmare, y'all. Kobe, get up. Jesus Christ.
He's just
Anyways.
Nah, he's gay. This is crazy. I'm sorry. We having nothing against the LGBT
Listen,
community.
no,
Okay?
I love you guys.
Y'all are my folks.
Yes,
okay?
all day. Slay the hair, the outfits, everything.
Yeah, better than that is actually.
But what I'm trying to say is masculine should, like, you can have a day and have a moment and need a shoulder to lean on, but it just can't be mine.
Who the hell are you to keep telling these men they only got a moment?
That's all you need is a moment. You got to pick yourself up. Like that, like that's how y'all were created.
That
Pick
sounds
yourself up
very
and keep it moving.
masculine. You're not even feminine right now. That's
Pick yourself up
insensitive.
and keep it moving. They're too sensitive. There shouldn't even be an insensitive when it comes to men. Sensitive shouldn't even be on their side.
A man in his masculine, you're saying can't cry for too long.
No.
Why?
Pick it up and keep it moving. Learn from your mistakes. Pick it up and keep it moving.
What? So he's supposed to carry the weight of the world for you, and he can't have a moment.
Did you ever see the picture where the man? It was a black art where the man had the woman on his back, the baby on his back, and the earth.
No, I didn't see it, but I imagine.
I'm gonna look it up.
What about it?
That's what masculine is. I'm gonna look that up.
But because you shed a tear does not make you any.
You can cry. That's fine, but you can't break down in front of me.
But you're supposed to be his piece, though.
No,
he's supposed. Not even his
when he's
safe
done.
Space to release.
He can. It is
whatever the world is giving
safe.
to him.
Have a moment.
He already got some going on out in the world.
Child, black, white, all every man do. If you a man for real, you have enough. Okay, so but don't nobody care when we push a baby out natural.
Are you comparing to?
I'm just saying. Lord. Y'all act like women don't go through strong stuff. We go through stuff too.
We do.
But at the end of the day, you have
but that's
at the end of the day.
But that's not the point.
You can have a moment.
He can take however much time he needs to under that roof he provides for you and them kids.
No.
If he needs to break and you supposed to let him go ahead and cry as much as he
I'm gonna say I'm gonna come back when you done.
But when he go out to the world,
you can cry in the pussy.
Toughen up.
You can cry in the pussy.
I wouldn't even need it. Because at the way you just asked,
that's the healing part.
I would hope he would
deprive you
of that mouth.
The vagina heals all.
That out of yours is horrible.
You grieve and get over it. That's not rude. No, it's not.
What are we naming your masculine side? Because Ivan ain't here right now. Your man is here. Look how she's sitting. We gotta name your man.
If your man comes home and he's telling you like he had a hard day, and he didn't hand it up there, everything is stressing him out, and he starts having a mental breakdown. What do you do?
First of all, I'm gonna say it's deeper than that. You not coming here crying over a hard day. A day? No, absolutely not. If it happens in that moment, of course I'm gonna like be there, but you can only have a moment. That's it. You can't come the next day, oh babe, I'm not going to work because of that day yesterday. Because I feel like they're gonna take that shit and run with it. You can have a moment, that's fine, that's cool. But
and you're gonna say that to him in that moment?
No, I'm gonna let him have his whatever.
Oh,
I feel like my man gonna know off the rip. I think because I'm so overly sensitive. One time, let me tell you an experience I had. It was a guy I dated, and we was first of all, it was a guy I was dating. His mom did something, and his mom was very, 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 very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. The lady was hard on him, and he just came in the car. Maybe because I was driving, and he had money that day, so I was the one paying for it already. He came in the car and just started crying, like he just cried, like broke down and cried, and I'm just like, I didn't know what to do at that moment. All right, so I let him have a moment. Then a few months later, he cried again. That's too much. That's too emotional for me. Like, I feel like even if, what about me if I break down and cry? Like, are you going to cry with me? You can't be overly sensitive. Men should not be overly sensitive like that. I really feel that way. Me personally, I can't take a sensitive man. That's just not a turn on to me at all. My vagina will get dry with friends. I've stopped dating somebody because I felt like he was too sensitive. That shit does not work with me at all.
Okay.
Again, I see my dad cry once. You can have a moment and keep it moving. You can't prolong, like how a woman, like say she falling out with her friend or something, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We go on for days with emotions. We carry our emotions on our shoulders. I feel like a man cannot carry their emotions on their shoulders, because that's when you start sounding like a hoe. You start complaining about everything. You want to talk. It just rolls into this big ball of feminine.
So how do you suggest
and you can't even take it back.
So a man, when he is, dealing with a lot and he needs to release, how do you expect
we can have a
him
conversation? Let's
if
talk about it.
Okay, what if that's not his outlet? What if he needs more to release some
We can have sex.
Okay, what if he don't want to have sex? What if he's too in his feelings that he don't want to do that? He's really going through something.
We could just cuddle and go to sleep. I can scratch your back. I don't fucking know,
I wanna
but
say
you
something.
not
I can't say it.
like
I can't
say it.
I can't
say it.
Cause you're reminding me of a person that's pissing me off.
Babe, that's just the way it is.
That's
like
horrible.
No, it's not. It's not. A man.
How you see that?
Like, I dated a guy who cried too
Basically,
much, and
like
I
he
dumped
cried
him
once, and then a few months later cried again
about the same shit.
Then that's probably something that he needs to. I believe in therapy though, so like I feel like
Me
if
too.
it's bothering you that much, you crying about it.
Walk away. Solve the issue. As a man, you should have solved that issue. If you didn't deal with your mom or she was giving you a hard time, you fix it. No, I'm gonna be a part of it, but you need to fix it and don't keep crying over spilled milk. A man who cannot fix no, this is for mainly a man. If you cannot fix the issue, resolve the issue, fix it. As a man, you are a fixer. You are a builder. You are the foundation. Okay? Yo, are you texting while I'm just having this moment?
I hear you. I'm so sad right now.
No, I'm done.
I'm sad.
You gotta be masculine. Grab your dick and say, I got it, bitch. Have a moment. You had a moment. All right, everybody has a moment. Like, that's fine. But you cannot stay in your emotion.
Someone to deal with emotions.
There's men out there.
That's not.
No, it's men out there like that.
Who are you to say that that's the healthiest way for someone to handle it with their feelings?
That I'm just saying that's how it should be. That's my ideal, because that's masculine to me.
Interesting.
If your emotions is on your shoulders, when are you gonna step in and do your manly stuff?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah. I need to know.
I think that men still do their job, even if they are in their feelings. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with, because life, first of all, when you're coming out of a situation, especially with me where I am now and dealing with life the way I'm dealing with it, I can totally understand how life, it can get really heavy and you need a moment. I'm a female, a moment. So I know how I handle it, but a man, there's nothing wrong if he like, man, it's too much. I'm frustrated. I just want to breathe. Regardless of how he handles it, I feel like you as his partner is supposed to be there and support. I am gonna be there and be that safe space and let I am his safe space. No matter how long, if it lasts the whole night and then he wake up and recharge, that's different.
That's his moment. But that's his moment.
But you making it seem like it's literally drop that one tear and don't you dare do another one.
No, I'm just saying. I just gave you an example. He did it and came back and cried about the same thing. You can have a moment. Just have a moment, but you can't sit there and prolong on it. You cannot.
So do you feel the same way for, or do you feel like women should just be able to?
Women naturally, we wear our emotions on our is expected.
But cry about something that you're not.
We cry over movies. I just cried last night watching 12 o'clock. Did I not call you crying?
That's something that's the same thing that would make him cry. Like something that's like really stressful.
Because we're emotional, unstable creatures. You heard Jody.
What if he crying because he's the breadwinner of the household and something happened with work and he can't pay the mortgage that month and it's stressing him out? Is he not allowed to? He's going to do what he got to fix the problem, but he's not allowed to break.
Just fix it. If it's fixable, what is there to cry about?
That's you assuming that it's that easy to fix. Maybe he's crying because he don't see the easiest way to fix that problem.
Okay, like so if I'm a man and something financially is happening, or I can't find, I'm stressing because I can't pay the mortgage. This is how I would just handle it. If I was a man, I wouldn't cry in front of my woman about it.
That's you assuming you would be that way if you're a man, but you're not a man, so you don't really know how a man.
But even looking as a woman, all right, I'm the man. You're the woman, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, I can't pay the mortgage this month. I don't know what to do.
A real masculine man is not going to say it though.
So what?
He just going to cry to you.
All right, you the man. Can you give me an example?
Oh, listen, a real masculine man, if it's a financial issue, most times that I've heard and known of, they will never tell you what the issue is. They're going to respond differently to things. You're going to be able to tell something is off about them. You're going to keep asking what's wrong because they're trying their hardest to fix the problem before you find out. So them coming to you crying, that's their way of letting it out. Like, it's something wrong. And that's probably like that last point where I really don't know what to do. You can't be mad at him for crying in that moment. He really feel like it's,
but you taking away, that is a moment.
And
that is a moment.
Getting a chance to cry could also be the best way that they're expressing their emotions.
Well, I am a crybaby. That is a moment, but still.
Would you rather it come out in anger because he wasn't able to come around?
No, he to go run, go work out. There's other outlets to let something go out. He has to solve the issue. But if you sitting there crying about it, how are you going to think to fix the issue? That shouldn't be the first resource of how to let. You can cry and have a moment, but there's other ways of letting your shit off. You can't just go to crying as the first resort.
So first of all, crying is going to always be the first.
Not for a lot of people.
Your emotions.
I know a man who never cried a day in his life.
He probably was very angry.
Exactly. That's what it leads to.
He's not.
They get real tense and angry.
You could cry before
it's
you can
okay.
Find
cry in the car.
If you
cry in the car and then come in the house.
If you can't pay the mortgage, the last thing you thinking about doing is going to work out to relieve that stress.
You're going to solve the issue. If I'm a man, I'm gonna cry in the car because for one, if I cry in front of my wife or in front of the significant other, whoever that I'm like, oh shit, it's really fucking over. It's over. It's done. You crying, that means you don't got no resource, no nothing. Now I gotta go sell pussy.
Like he's comfortable around you. Like he feels safe.
Don't get that comfortable. You can feel safe.
Oh my god!
No. I can't believe she just said that.
See, this is why and this is why you keep running into feminine men. No, fuck no. I'm sorry, y'all. No.
My goodness.
No, grab your dick and fix it.
Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Moment of silence.
That's why you got your homeboys. Are we going into questions and answers?
Yes.
Q&A time.
So yes, again, I'm using my phone because I don't care.
It's okay.
All right.
I saw it on the memo.
So dang, I want to ask you this question, but I first wanted to.
Wait, why do I feel like I'm being attacked? Men can cry, just don't cry too much, okay?
No, we off there. We get it. We can agree to disagree.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is just you in this moment, and me knowing you, I don't feel like you would make your man feel like he can't be comfortable around you to express himself, whether it's one tear or a face full of tears. I don't feel like he's gonna boo-hoo cry, but at the end of the day.
But you can express yourself. Is a way that a masculine person is supposed to. I just feel like, and this could be biased, is a way that you're supposed to express yourself. Yeah. In a masculine way. You can express yourself in a masculine way.
So let's shift gears. Let's go, because we ain't got a man. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we're going to go back to the dating point of it. And with us dating, what do you look for in a man? Or what can bother you when dating? Like, that'll tell you that a man is not in his masculine.
Complaining too much about his problems.
Again, I feel attacked. So go ahead.
No, like off the rip, like while we're dating, complaining, offensive, me giving all the ideas and like, you know what I'm saying? All of that type stuff. Like I'm picking the restaurant. I'm picking the what you want to eat. I'm thinking too much. I think I really think I probably been thinking too much.
She just wants you to take that brain out of their head and you hold on to it.
Yeah, just put it in your pocket. I don't need it.
I feel you. So
talking about the attacking their baby moms if they have one, like talking down on them. I think that's so distasteful. I don't want to know about that. Not off the rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off you. So I feel those same things. A man talking about his problems early on comes off like it's like he preparing you to don't ask me for nothing, don't expect nothing from me. So that's a red flag, and he's definitely not in his masculine. Because I feel like if a woman comes off and we're talking about, oh my God, I got all these bills, it's just too much, my light about to get cut off, they gonna run from us or just have sex with us and be out. They never gonna take us serious because I'm like, this bitch only needs stuff from us. She just want our money. So I feel the same way with men. I feel like you should come off telling me about all your problems, even if the problems are there. Like that's something you can keep to yourself if you are looking to.
So why they can't express that?
No, the difference is I'm talking about early on. You talking about your man that you didn't marry and y'all in the same household.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be safe there.
He is safe.
The man I'm talking about,
that should not make a man feel not safe.
Talking about all the things you're not doing, you can't do, you won't do. That just sounds like that you can't fit me in your life. Like I don't fit in your life. So what is the purpose of this at this point if you don't want to do any of those things as a man? So that is
he letting you know off rip. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So don't expect this. And I can't do this because I'm doing that. Okay. Yeah, that is tacky.
And
that's
I have a question. So
that's tacky.
When you're dating, how much should a man and woman, like how much should they do for each other? What are your expectations out of a man you're dating?
Just dating.
And what are you willing to do for a man that you're dating?
Just dating?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Like seriously dating.
Oh.
Maybe
like we go together?
I guess you can say that. That's the adult terms, I guess.
That's a sticky time frame too. Like that beginning phase. Cause it's like
but I'm not going with the big I'm talking about that bridge between
y'all. No, like the beginning phase of y'all being together.
Yeah, like y'all knocking on commitment's door. So that's why I said seriously dating.
First of all, I'm a title person. I need to know if we together or not. I'm not with the we working towards it type. Are we together or not? Okay. Yes or no?
So answer for dating. Y'all just dating. Y'all been dating a long time. That's the only person you're dating. What do you feel is necessary for him to do? Okay, in your head. So what should he be doing for you?
And whatever he wants to do.
What are you willing to do?
Whatever he wants to do. And if I do something, it's because I want to do it.
Okay, so what if y'all are dating seriously, but you are still...
Who's that on your wrist? Oh, I'm just noticing all these tattoos because I'm actually sitting here.
But you're in survival mode, and you just have all these responsibilities, all these things you got to do as an adult. Of course, your responsibilities are yours. Duh. But if you have this man in your life who's masculine,
he's supposed to alleviate.
What do you expect for him to do while y'all in a dating stage?
Drop the money in the mailbox. Here's your mortgage. Here's your...
Is this a monthly thing or just when you need them?
So I feel like, first of all, you're not listening to me if
bingo.
If I'm saying something, right? If I'm talking on the phone and I'm saying like, yeah, I gotta pay, I gotta pay this for my daughter's birthday coming up, so I gotta figure out how to manage my money. Like if you hear me trying to figure it out with my money and you don't solve that problem for me, you my friend.
Yeah, and it's not even necessarily...
I'm not testing you, but
it's not even.
But that's conversations we have.
Just he know you focusing on the party, but you trying to figure everything out. He should step in like, all right, well, I'll take care of this.
Absolutely.
While you worry about that.
Don't even say it. I just want to wake up one day and it's just paid.
Okay, that is like crazy. I
just pay off the whole thing.
It definitely can happen.
It happens.
I ain't
See,
seen
that
it.
puts me into my feminine. I'm gonna cook a meal. I'm gonna run a bath. I'm gonna do all types of shit. Men, y'all need to learn how to keep a woman in her feminine energy. I'm telling you,
Keep her
just
there.
step in and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some men would say, "Well, how am I supposed to know if you ain't say nothing, bitch?
You're not paying attention.
Are you? Did you hear what she just said? Did you see me? See
It's
you say it?
always there. I am
Well, closed mouths don't get
Let me tell you
fed.
something.
I've been talking the whole
My
time.
pride is something on a different
Yeah,
level.
that's me too.
You will literally
That's me
think that
too.
I have no problems.
Mhm.
That's how well I will cover it up.
Mhm.
But if you pay attention in
Mhm.
certain ways, like the only
Mhm.
people who really could tell I'm going through something, really, it just be my friends.
Mhm.
It just be my friends. My
Mhm.
family won't know. The guys I'm dating, either
But
they
people
don't
that
know or they don't care.
So if you're dating someone, you talking to them on a daily, right? This I feel like it's getting good now. But you talking to them on a daily. So you know they know your daily emotions.
Mhm.
They know when you're vibrating high or low. They know when you in your head, out your head. Don't I sit here and talk to you, babe, get out your head. Don't and I could this is just me on the phone. I don't even have to be there with you. So if you're not in tune with me and connected with me like that, we off the rip, spiritually, emotionally, we not together. So no, you can't help me. No, you're not gonna see the signs. No, you're not gonna know when to jump in and take and put me in the passenger seat and say, babe, I got it. I'm cool, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that alone,
and I feel like a lot of guys won't even ask questions, so they don't feel like they have to solve the problem.
and they don't want that. They don't want that responsibility. They want to do it when they want to do it. They want to do it when.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like you have that right. They have that right to do it when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not doing it at all, or a reasonable amount of or giving enough support,
Mm-hmm.
then you're useless.
And that's a part of support and security.
Because if you have so much access to me where you can have me whenever you want to, but when
Mhm.
I'm going through something I can't depend on you, that's not a good balance.
Mhm.
And I don't care if we're together or not.
And that's not a leader.
And then they'll like to say, "Oh, well, you know, with sex, we both benefit." And technically not. That's like, yeah,
God, let's just not talk about that part. That's for
my God, no.